we have any idea what is given in the problem, first of all?
They gave us the F of dt, right?
Careful. The volume of a cube.
Give us TV.
Good. Good. How fast is the surface area increasing when the length of an edge is 30? What is the next step? What else I need to write? Say it again.
That's fine an equation.
Right.
The cube equation?
So where's the starting point?
Volume equals x cubed.
Excellent. But since they're talking about the surface area, I like to see that equation. Let's call it S. How many sides does the cube have?
Lord. Yes. 6.
What is the area of 1?
X squared.
So,
6.
good. So I want that differentiated.
ds dt. It's 12x on dx dt.
ds equals 12x dx over dt. So what do I have? I have the 12, I have the x, but I don't have a very important piece. How do I get it?
By differentiating the volume density. So you get dv equal dt.
3x.
Is 3x. Okay, let's square dx dt.
So let's find dx over dt. No numbers, just an equation. And then please put it in. So what is dx over dt equal to?
dv over dt.
Yes, that goes together, right? Very good. And please plug it in. And write ds over dt equals.
At what point do we go put our numbers in?
When I'm done simplifying.
Okay.
And now I know that x is 30. Which makes 4 over 30 multiplied by 10. Centimeter squared
Per second.
a minute. Very good. Please choose a problem from 71 through 78. Okay, 74, let's do it. f of x equals g of x. 1 minute. And then I'd like to look at 84a. Do we have an answer for 74?
Get GX.
G of x times. Very good. Remember the chain rule, no addition. Do not put okay. 84a. Find the equation of the tangent line to the curve y equals e to the x that is parallel to the line x minus 4y equals 1. Find the equation of the tangent to the curve e to the x that is parallel to the line x minus 4y equals 1.
We said that one equation y equals to.
Y. Yes.
Would be the slope.
Yes.
There you go.
So I have negative 4y equals negative x plus 1, y equals 1/4 x minus 1/4. So what is the slope of this line?
1/4.
So then,
We're gonna plug it into.
so find the equation of the tangent line to the curve. So this is the curve e to the x, right? And this is the line. So this is e to the x, and this is the line y equals 1/4 x minus 1/4. So I want to determine the equation of this line that is parallel to this line and tangent to e to the x. Find an equation of the tangent line to the curve y equals e to the x that is parallel to the given line. So what is this slope then?
Slope is
Good. What else is 1/4? So the derivative of e to the x at a particular point is 1/4. E to the x equals 1/4. How do I determine x? Because I have the slope, but I don't have the point. So in order to determine the equation of this line, I have y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. The only thing I have is the slope, but I don't have the point yet.
Natural log.
Yes. So then x equals natural log of 1/4. Now the question is, how much is y? The y coordinate of this point. So I have to plug this point in e to the x. So the coordinates of this point, I'm going to call it p. So natural log 1/4, comma. Very good. So then I have x1, natural log of 1/4, and I have y1, which is 1/4. And now I have the equation. Y minus 1/4 equals 1/4 x minus natural log of 1/4. I'll distribute 1/4 x minus 1/4 natural log of 1/4, and I'll bring 1/4 over. This is the equation of the line that is tangent to p, to e to the x at p, and the line, the tangent line is parallel to the given line y equals 1/4 x minus 1/4. Of course, this is just one number, but I can combine like terms, and I want to leave it as is. Any questions here? Is this okay? Please don't be shy. '85. Find the parabola that passes through the point 1, 4, and whose tangent lines at x equals -1 and at x equals 5 have slopes 6 and -2 respectively. Find the parabola that passes to the point 1, 4 and whose tangent lines at -1 and 5 have slopes 6 and -2 respectively. How many unknowns I have in this problem? A, B, and C. If I have this coefficient, and this coefficient, I have the parabola. So I do have 3 variables. How many equations I have to come up with? One more time. How many variables I have? How many equations I have to have no matter what? Exactly 3. Otherwise I can't solve. Good. So can anyone give us 3 equations?
So you have a plus b plus c is equal to 4.
Yes, because when x is 1, 1, 1, this y is 4. Very good. So I have a plus b plus c equals 4. No doubt about that.
And c is taking the derivative.
Good. So then y prime is 2ax plus b.
You have 6 is
Very good. 6 equals.
-2a
Very good.
plus b.
Very good.
You have -2
Very good.
is equal to 10a.
Very good. Excellent. Do we all agree with these 3 equations? Is that a yes?
I have no idea.
Okay.
This is working right now.
Okay. So when I'm given a point of a function, I know that when x is 1, y is 4. So this first equation is clear. Good. Then, when we talk about slope, we talk about the first derivative. So this is a point of the first derivative, -1, 6. And the second one is 5, -2.
Oh, so you're just plugging in numbers.
So when x is -1, y is 6. When x is 5, y is -2. And that's what it's here. Is that okay? Yes? Good. So what I would recommend in these 2 equations, multiply either one by -1. So I have -6 equals 2a minus b, and -2 equals 10a plus b, and eliminate b. So then this is -8 equals 12a. I divide by 12 and I get a. So -8 over 12 will be -2 over 3, simplified by 4. Now I can go back here to find b. So 6 equals 4/3 plus b. So -2 times -2 over 3 is positive 4/3. I move this to get b. So b equals 6 minus 4/3. The least common denominator is 3. So I have 18 minus 4, which is 14. So I found b. So now I put them in the first equation to find c. So I have A, negative 2/3, plus B, 14/3, plus C equals 4. But 12/3 is 4, and 4 and 4 will go away, so C equals 0. So the parabola that fulfills with all the given conditions is negative 2/3 x squared plus 14/3 x. Any questions? Any questions? I think we're okay with implicit differentiation, I think. 60. Y equals, no, x squared plus 4xy plus y squared equals 13, and the point is 2, 1. Find equations of the tangent line and normal line to the curve at a given point. And then 66. And then last one, 92. What will you do first? Implicitly. Good. Can anyone dictate? Very good. Yes. Plus,
Y dx.
I have 4.
Oh, 4x.
4x dy over dx plus equals. Perfect. Any questions on this step? Okay, so I will divide everything by 2. X plus 2y plus 2x dy over dx plus y dy over dx. I will factor out dy over dx and move these two to the other side. So then I have finally dy over dx equals. What do I do now?
Substitute the value into
2 plus 2. 4 plus 1. So we have the slope and we have a point. So this is the slope of the tangent line. Can anyone give us the slope of the normal line? Very good. They must be perpendicular. Therefore, if one slope is negative 4/5, the other one has to be 5/4. So now I have the point, I have the slope, point and slope. So I'm going to determine the tangent. Y minus 1 equals negative 4/5 x minus 2. And the normal line will be y minus 1 equals 5/4 x minus 2. And I have to solve for y. Any questions? Any questions? Yes, you can solve from here, solve for y. And you should. Because I like to finish these two before we adjourn tonight. Any questions on this problem? Is this okay? Okay, let's look at 66. Find the points on the ellipse where the tangent line has slope 1. Where the tangent line has slope 1. Find the points on the ellipse where the tangent line has slope 1.
So in this case, you just differentiate implicitly and substitute the dy dx for.
So 2x plus 4y dy over dx equals? Perfect. So then dy over dx equals negative 2x over 4y. And of course, I'll simplify by 2. So I know that this slope is, right. So I know that negative x over 2y is 1. I also know that those points are on the ellipse. Since I have two variables, I need two equations. What will be the second equation? The only one I have. The other one I have. There is nothing else. Okay, so here's the idea. Here's the ellipse. And I'm asked to determine the points where the slope of the line is 1. Right? So a tangent with slope of 1, a tangent with slope of 1. But I'm asked to determine the points where the tangents are 1. So this point is on the line, right? So this with slope of 1 clearly, but it's also a point on the ellipse. Its coordinates and its coordinates have to verify the equation of the ellipse. So what it will be the second equation?
Maybe x over 2y is.
I already have it. What is the other equation? So there's only one equation given to us. It's the equation of the ellipse. So those points are on the slope, on the lines, but they're also on the ellipse. They have to verify the same equation. Equals 1. If a point is on a graph of an equation, it has to verify the equation. So therefore, from here, I'm going to say x equals negative 2y, and I'm going to plug it in. So negative 2y squared plus 2y squared minus 1 is 0. So 4y squared plus 2y squared equals 1, or 6y squared equals 1, or y squared is plus or minus the square root of 1 over 6. So I'm asked to find those points. The square root of 1/6, negative the square root of 1/6. But x is negative 2y. So what I have to write is 2, the square root of 1/6, or positive 2, the square root of 1/6. So one point on the ellipse that has a tangent with a slope of 1 is negative 2, the square root of 1/6, comma 1/6. The other point on the ellipse where the tangent is 1 and is of course on the ellipse is 2 the square root of 1/6, comma negative the square root of 1/6. Right? So if a point is on a function, let's say this is the function f of x. If a point is here, then this point a comma b must verify the equation as we did with the parabola, which means f of a must equal b. Same thing here. This point has to verify this equation. This point, the coordinates of this point, has to verify the equation. Same thing here. This point verifies the equation. In other words, f of a must be b. I don't remember what else I said. I said 92. Let's look at 92. Last one. I have 5 minutes left here. We did this problem before. We did the similar problem. The cost in dollars of producing X units of certain commodity is C of X. 920 plus 2x minus 0.02 x squared plus 7x cubed. Find the marginal cost, which is C prime of x. Can anyone give us the marginal cost function?
Is 2 minus 0.04x plus
I got it.
0.0002.
Perfect. Find C prime of 100. That's part B. I will plug it in. So I have 2 minus 0.04 multiplied by 100 plus 0.00021 multiplied by 100 squared. And I got 0.1 dollars per unit. Explain its meaning. The rate of change of cost with respect to time at production level of 100 units. It predicts the cost of unit number 101st. Part C, last one. Compare C prime of 100, which is $0.1 per unit, with the cost of producing the 101st item. How do I determine the cost of producing item 101st? So this is delta y, which is f of x plus delta x minus f of x, which for this case is C of 101 minus C of 100. So coming back, oops, can I borrow the lecture from last time for a moment?
Oh.
If you still have it. That's okay, that's okay. No, I can draw the picture. I can draw the picture. So last time we talked about this. If this is 100 and this is 101, this difference is delta y, which is this. C of 101 minus C of 100. Instead, we will be using this. This is the C prime of 100. So this is $0.1 per unit. So let's see what we get here. So I'll plug in the function 101. I plug in the function 100 and subtract them. So 920 plus 2 times 100 minus 0.02 times 100 squared plus 0.12347 times 100 to the third. I'll repeat for 101. I messed up something. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. So 920 minus, no, it was plus 2 times 100. I know I can make that, but I'll tell you what. Minus 0.02 multiplied by 100 squared, and then plus 0.12347, I think I'm correct, times 100 to the third power. Now I repeat what I just did, but change 100 into 101. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. So I have 990. That's for 101. So I have this minus 990.
Literally 0.01.
So the exact is $0.10107 per unit. So is delta y, I'm sorry, is dy close enough for you to the exact delta y to use dy? Yes. Any questions for me, please?